What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome back to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. If you're a cross watcher, come on in, like it, share it, promote it. Come say hi. Huh. I'm getting like a princess energy. It's podcast episode 532. I'm getting like a princess energy. Fifi. I don't know. Maybe you have a nickname that's really cute or really cute or really, what am I getting? It's cute. It's fun. It's, I'm getting like Fifi, BB, Gigi. It's a cute little name. It's cute. Anyway, I'm feminine, really feminine or really cute. That's kind of what I'm getting there. Let's drop into the reading screen. I hope you're all doing well. I'm really getting princess energy. And maybe somebody treats you like a princess, or maybe you're just really feminine. It doesn't matter what your sex is or gender is or whatever. Hey, everybody. Very soon, passion and release your ex. Okay. So this could be the energy that like somebody is going to be coming in, giving you a cute little nickname, treating you like royalty or spoiling you in some way. I like that energy. Thank you, Brittany, if you're here. I appreciate you for the super chat yesterday. I got very soon, passion, and release your ex. Let's dive in, shall we? Let's dive in. All right. All righty. Let's do this. All right. What about release your ex? Release your ex. So some of you have a connection with possibly a Pisces or a Cancer. It could be like bare minimum, nothing happening with that, and the universe is wanting you to release that. Yeah, it's old news. It's old news. Of course, you may be Greek, Italian, Roman, I don't know. Maybe you like archaeology and history, Egyptian. Maybe you have a past connected to any of those, Atlantis, that kind of stuff. But I'm really getting that there is an ex here that you're still connected to in some way, or they're wanting to connect with you. I don't feel like there's anything there, though. I really don't feel like there's anything there. You may be waiting for communication from that person or some sort of information about that person, or maybe you're just looking for validation about that person. Let's go in. Okay. Tell me about this ex for Libra. Time has come to clear your energy from this ex. What is this for Libra? For Libra. Okay. Well, this person could be quite manipulative. They may have put you in a third party, broke your heart. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo energy here. The universe is wanting you to take a look at this and finally cut ties with this. So they definitely broke your heart. Manipulation, trust issues, all of it. So why is that important for Libra to release this? Maybe you still love them. Okay. Well, it looks like they were a large part of your life. Maybe you had children together, maybe you lived together, that kind of thing. And They may have put you as an option, not prioritized you, something like that. This was a large part of your life, though, for a lot of you. So this could simply be that you were married to this person, had children with this person, or have known them a very long time, invested in them for quite some time. And you may just be confused about, they could be one of your options. Maybe you're wanting to hear from them. Maybe you're wanting to get back with them, that kind of thing. But the universe really wants you to look at it and figure out, what is keeping you from moving on to someone else? Is it guilt? Is it heartache? Is it fear of being hurt again? It's all stemming from this ex. Okay, so I got Cancer energy, Aries, Taurus energy. It's time to release that energy. How do you release it? How do you release it? Move on to a new relationship. So some of you may feel guilty. Some of you may feel guilty or really emotional about, maybe you still have feelings for them, or maybe you feel guilty about moving on. Okay. But the universe is like, there's a new relationship, a Two of Cups. There's a soulmate calling your name. There's a new relationship out there, and it's time for you to move on victoriously. You have a new connection here, a very passionate one that wants to see you, speak to you, date you, one that wants to get on the same page with you. It's very mutually tender, and it is desirable. It could definitely be successful. Okay. So I am feeling a guilty conscience, or we're going to see. I'm going to pull up that energy. What's up? Maybe it's your reading today. Maybe it's not. How y'all doing? Like, share, subscribe, promote the channel. Okay. And it's almost as if you feel guilty for not accepting this person's love. Your ex may still care about you, right? They may be showing back up, or may have shown back up to talk, to get back together, or to renew things and offer you that apology, offer you that, I love yous, and pour out their heart to you. But you're blocking this, and you may feel guilty about not accepting their offer. Yeah, this was a comeback around. So I don't know how long ago this is, or if this is upcoming, or if this is happening now. But you've got an ex that you more than likely spent years with, or have children with, or built a family with, or whatever. And you're on pause with it. You're like, my heart's not in it anymore. I'm blocked. I've blocked my heart from this person. I do not want their apologies. I do not want their love. I don't feel the same way about them. And they want to come out of separation. They want to come out from the cold. There's the renewal of this, and you're hesitant. You're hesitant here. So you've hesitated on accepting this person back. I've got Aries, Aquarius. I've got Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I really feel that it's an opportunity, or you're having an opportunity here. So again, I don't know if it's just recently, if it's happening now, or if it's going to be happening. You're on pause with it, and I feel like you have a new relationship coming in here, and you may feel guilty about moving forward in a new relationship. Let's address that. Why are you feeling guilty? I'm feeling a guilty conscience, or just, oh yeah. So you and this person may have children together. You may have built a life together. They may have been your best friend, the person that you were wanting to grow old with. There's a connection there. And this is a big change to move in a new direction. So even if this relationship broke up and you've been talking to this person, or there's talks about getting back together and they've expressed their feelings for you and all that stuff. Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, I don't think you're interested in this. And you may feel guilty because you're leaving the family, or you're leaving the nest, or you're leaving the connection. Okay. Could have been a divorce, a breakup of a long-term relationship where children are involved. So you may feel bad or feel guilty or overwhelmed in some way emotionally because you're stepping out of the family, because you're breaking up the family, or things are going to change. This means things change in a big way when that dynamic separates, or when you choose to go in a new direction, you choose to move in a new direction, you choose to be in a new relationship. That's going to change some things. Your children are going to have a stepmom or a stepdad. Your children are going to live in a different home, be surrounded by different people. You may feel guilty about taking them outside of the family home, or moving outside of the family home, or your inner circle is going to change. And I understand that. What's up, Natalie? How you doing? Yeah. But you're telling me that this is over. You don't want to be a part of this anymore. You don't want to be a part of this dynamic that you've built and created. You've created a foundation, but you with this person, you've created a family with this person, or created you established an environment and a long-term situation in a certain place, and you no longer want to be a part of. You no longer want to be a part of it. You're telling me that it is time for a change, and it's going to be a big change, and it's going to change in big ways. But the biggest change is you don't want to be a part of that connection anymore. You don't want that person to be your best friend. That person's not your best friend anymore. That person doesn't treat you right, or they don't vibe. It doesn't fit who you are now. It looks like you've changed, and you don't want to nurture that connection. You don't want to nurture that family dynamic with that person in that way, which means this has to shut down in order for you to go in a new direction. So say, for instance, you have an ex that comes back, tells you how much they love you and they want to get back together, and they want to come out of isolation or whatever it is that has happened. And you don't feel the same way. You're not in love with them anymore. Your heart doesn't sing for them. There's no zing there. And you really feel like this person mistreated you, or mishandled you, or disrespected you, or didn't see your value. You don't want growth here. You may not want to have any more children. You may not want to be involved with this person. Like you may not feel like they're your best friend anymore. And sometimes we want a person to come back, and we get back together and we start talking and we start communicating. And then we realize, what did I ever see in that person? Or, time is up on that. I'm not the same person I used to be. I don't feel like this is my person. I just don't feel like they're my other half anymore. I don't feel like we're best friends. There's no flow there anymore. We don't talk the same way. When I hear this person's mouth, or when I hear their words, I don't feel the same way about them. It just, But there may be a sense of loyalty to the family, or loyalty to, the community that you've created together, whether it's children, extensive friends and family. But you're like, I'm ready for this change. This is a whole new world for me, but this cycle with this person and this way in this world that I've created, I'm ready for a different world. I'm ready for a whole new world. I'm ready for something different. That can be scary. It can be challenging, but you're excited about it. You're not feeling regretful. You're not feeling sad. You're not feeling lonely or lost or any of that stuff. There just may be some guilt there because you are excited about a change. You are excited about a move or relocation or the possibilities of being in a new relationship with somebody that you really care about, that you really zing with, that you're really wanting success with. Okay? So it looks like you've rested on this and you are at peace with the decision you're making. And it's a big decision. So say, for instance, this example fits for you. That's a big decision to make, to move or relocate or to leave a long-term relationship with children. The whole dynamic is going to change. The whole thing is going to change. And that could have presented some fears or some guilt. But you're excited about the new. You're excited about a new journey, a new adventure. Yeah, and you're ready to take action on it. You're ready to make plans. You're ready to take action on it. It's like you don't want there to be fallout, and you're preparing yourself. You may be multitasking, making plans, but whatever choice or decision you make, you're doing it because you don't want there to be any fallout. You don't want there to be any disagreements or arguments. You don't want chaos. You want it to be a smooth transition, and you look like you're a powerful enough person to do that. Like you will handle whatever, address whatever comes your way in the smoothest way possible. You know, this breakup may have already happened, but yeah, there's the fears about the new beginning. Okay. A lot of the fear is about the new beginning. I knew that they would show up. Even though you're a strong person and you can handle damn near anything, like I do the best I can to make sure that chaos doesn't happen in my life. I care enough to make sure that I handle and address anything and everything that I can to create a peaceful environment or to lessen the chaos, right? But your fear is the new beginning that you're excited about. There's a new beginning happening here for sure. But somebody's going to be let down. And I feel like you may feel like you're letting down your family or your community in some way because you're letting a portion of what you've built and created over years time, over a long period of time. Some of you 4 to 10 years, some of you up to 14 years. You're letting what you've built and created, and I got 114 on the screen right now. So you're letting go of a portion of what you've built together. So this could be selling a home and taking a portion of the proceeds and giving the other portion of the proceeds to the other spouse. This could be letting go of, something that you've built and created. For instance, this relationship, making this decision, you're letting a part of what you've built go so that you can create something new. And There's a little bit of there's hesitancy and fears here that are keeping you from moving in the new direction with a new person or a new place or thing that you're so excited about, but you're afraid to let go of something. Thank you. Okay. And that's inner turmoil, but you might also be dealing with the ex, because there's some battles here. You may not want to deal with or address any chaos. You don't want any drama. So you might fear the arguments, the drama, the backlash, the whatever it is, in letting go of this long-term connection that's already ended and been in separation. But again, moving into a new relationship, establishing something new, you have to pull out or pull away a portion of your energy from that established connection in order to build somewhere else. So, say for example, you were single, but you were divorced and separated, and you always did family time, family get-togethers. You kept the family together as much as you could. You spent time with the ex and the kids, and, now you found somebody new, and you got to have time for the new, and you're ready to put effort in and time in, and you want success there, which means a part of you is going to, or part of your effort and time is going to have to be, sent in a different direction. So you may have to share Christmases. You may have to do alternate, holidays, or you may have to share time, or things are going to change in a big way. And it's not like you, because you've been doing certain things like trying to keep together, the kids together, the family events, the whole thing, right? Keep everybody together, showing up for friends and families, parties, even though you're divorced, which is really cool of you, by the way. But now that you're moving into a new direction with somebody new, you gotta let some of that go. And there may be a sense of guilt. I don't feel like there's remorse. I just think that there's a fear that you're going to lose out on something, or that you're going to lose out on some time with your kids, or lose out on, maybe you're going to lose some friends, or you're going to lose some family members, whatever. The people that ride for you, they'll ride with you. They'll understand. The people that ride for you and with you will ride with you till the end. So the friends that go along with you, well, they weren't your friends if they stay behind, right? The friends that you take with you from a divorce or a separation, or if you move or relocate, they still going to be your friends. And the ones that back you up and support you, well, they're your friends. Same thing with family members. Some people may not like it, but hey, guess what? And then some of you just may fear what other people are going to say, or the drama that's going to ensue, whatever, whatever. So we're going to move on to the new energy and see what's there. I get it, though. I get it. Like, what are people going to say about me? People are going to think I'm the fucking devil because I broke up my family, or I chose a new person. And, you've already been in separation with this person. Full on complete separation. They're coming back for a second chance. It's your decision on whether or not you go for it, or whether or not you're cautious and you just don't take this thing. You've already been in separation. Do what you do. Okay. So somebody's going to have something to say about your new situation. Okay. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You got a new, solid, stable partnership, new situation here. New. It's new. You may be talking to them, dating them now, connecting with them. They may be at a distance. It would be a short distance, not across the country or a different country, or not like that. It's a shorter distance. And you're wanting to see where it goes. It's solid and stable. So somebody is going to come in. And then I believe it's this past person. And I got Pisces now, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So this past person is going to have something to say about it. Okay. It looks like they're going to show up, you know, they're just... Usually when we are moving on, somebody else comes back. Somebody comes back. That's just the way it goes. Weird as that sounds. So, I believe this person is going to show up and have something to say about your decision to move into a solid, stable relationship. You got a King of Pentacles here, which is solid, stable. It's somebody that's ready for partnership. It's a stable partnership. You've not been in partnership for a while. Some of you for the last 5 years or more with this person. Okay. With this ex. So the ex, and this is an ex that you more than likely were with long term, built a family with, built a home with, have children with, something like that. Because a part of you feels like you're leaving something behind and feeling a little bit guilty about moving into the new. But the new is solid and stable. Why did this break up? Why did this end over here? Why did you and this ex separate? Well, something was going on, right? But there could have been a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of toxicity or unhealthy discussions, basically. Could have been a lot of drama. There was towers and devils and 5 of wands over here. But a part of you feels like you're letting something go. What exactly are you letting go of? You got a supportive new partner here that will be, it's already a king, male or female, which means they're wanting to build a long-term stable relationship as well. So you're unhappy in this dynamic and you are zinging in this one, but somebody gonna have something to say about it. Don't they always? So this one's gonna come back in and share with you how they feel about your decision, and they may let you know that you're making a wrong decision or that you're doing the wrong thing or whatever. They may tell you that you're not being loyal to them or the family or whatever. Okay? Take that shit with a grain of salt. Okay? Take that shit with a grain of salt. Whatever anybody has to tell you about your decisions, take it with a grain of salt. Okay? Your decisions are your decisions. You have not been with this person, this ex, for a while. Possibly years. So now that you're getting attention and now that you're moving in a new direction, oh shit, the world has fucking ended. Oh my God. The worst possible outcomes. I mean, this person is a little extra, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this new person, let me tell you something. A King of Pentacles, you need to recognize a golden opportunity when you see one. Okay? And I believe this person is a golden opportunity. They're very harmonious. They're very peaceful. And they're presenting you the first pentacle to building a new legacy, establish a new environment, establish a new family, establish a new long-term situation. And you're going to have to be at peace with this, because you're going to have to leave a family behind, or you're going to have to leave a portion of what you've built behind. You're going to have to, change your environment or relocate, or there's something there that you're going to have to let go of in order to accept this new offer. It is a golden opportunity. It's peaceful, it's harmonious, it's loving, it's tender, it is success. It's a beautiful situation with a soulmate. Now, you are being protected here. You are being guided here. Like the universe is moving this for you. The universe is presenting you this golden opportunity. Are you going to pass it by because you feel guilty? Or are you afraid of what somebody else is going to say, or what other people are going to think of you? It's not about anybody else. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, and you're taking care of your children, and you're being responsible. What? A King of Pentacles, an Ace of Pentacles, a Two of Cups, a Temperance, and a Six of Wands. Why aren't you going after what it is you desire? Because it is a desire of yours to go after it. Will it pass you by? I don't know. If this same person will come back around, I don't know. But it's like you're hesitating to make a decision here because, I don't know, maybe you don't want to leave your family. Maybe you feel like you're, abandoning your children or your family or your home life or your house or whatever. I don't know. It's going to be up to you. You are single. But you're very emotional about this. You're not being cared for over here. You're single doing your own damn thing, making your own money. Meanwhile, here you are. You've been stressed. You've been overwhelmed. You've been a lot of sleepless nights caring for. You're an overgiver is what it is. You've been overgiving for a long time. You've been exhausted. Very maternal. I feel like most of you are female or feminine. Very loving, generous, nurturing, and you've been overgiving and very sacrificial. Like you've sacrificed your own happiness and your own joy for a long time to take care of your family and to take care of responsibilities. And it's time to shift that energy into a va-va-voom, It's like, yeah, you're a mom or a dad, and you've been mom or dad, and you've been in mom or dad mode for so long that now you're getting attention, and people think you're hot. People think you're sexy, and you're getting somebody's attention, and they like it. They like you. And this is a person that knows worth and value, and they're extending an offer to you, and you are being seen as a very valuable individual by this person. And still, you're looking back over here at the ex or the family that you've created, the environment, the life you've created, and you're sad or upset that you have to let it go. I get it. But things will change, yeah. But would you rather things change in a badass way, in a really good way, with somebody by your side? Would you rather be sad and lonely and stressed doing it on your own with really no support at all? Because I didn't see much support coming from anybody. I do see somebody's mouth running because you are choosing to move on. They don't want to let you get away. They don't want to see you move on. But they're not offering you shit either. Okay. Would you rather have a supportive, generous, peaceful, harmonious life building somewhere else with someone new, or continue to stew and sit in whatever you've been doing? Most of you, you're ready to move. You're ready to move on. You're ready to leave it behind. What are you leaving behind? The 4 cups. I told you, you've been sitting in dissatisfaction and sadness and grief and mourning and whatever it is. But you've sacrificed so much of your emotions and your time and your effort in here trying to build something and hold it together. And that's admirable. That's admirable. Admirable. It's honorable. It's amazing. But it is time. You got a passionate new connection coming in, a very loving, stable, supportive partner. Wants to build. That wants to build with you, offering you. Get this. You're the 9 of Pentacles. They're offering you the 10th Pentacle. That's a whole nother 10 of Pentacles. Damn. Isn't that a golden opportunity? That's a 10 of Pentacles right there. You're great on your own. You just need the support and the backing of another person. Just a little bit, not much. But having that support, whether it's financial, this is all of the things. You're getting this offer, which makes another 10 of Pentacles. So that is somebody that sees your worth and value. This ex, I don't know why that ended, but it's been over. You feeling guilty and ashamed or embarrassed or whatever because of what they're going to say or what people are going to think of you or whatever. You could still be a mom or a dad no matter where you are. You could still be a part of your family no matter where you are. It just might look different. You might do things a little bit different, but things change. And I'm telling you, the biggest and best change I see is this new connection here for you. You're so ready to get out of the slums and out of this dumpy energy. You've gotten used to being disrespected. You've gotten used to being sad or lonely. You've gotten used to just take whatever comes your way or however. You've gotten used to a certain way of life, a certain way of living. You just got stuck there. It's okay. You have an opportunity and your energy is wanting to move. It's wanting to shift and change so big. But that means you're going to have to change the way you perceive things or the way you look at yourself and the situation. Because you may just be, and I'm talking to my ladies today. I'm more than likely talking to my ladies today. You have been an overgiver. You've been a mom. You've been an overgiver. You may be, you've already raised your children, or they're mostly grown. I see you as an older individual, 40 and up, 45 and up, something like that. You've been sacrificing yourself and your own happiness and all of that stuff to take care of others in your family, your children, your elderly peoples, your stuff. Okay. You've done enough. This is a complete freaking change energetically. Going from an Empress reverse, Queen of Cups reverse to a Queen of Wands. Oh my God. How dare you actually light up a room? How dare you actually look good, feel good, and get attention? How dare you? How dare you? Somebody's going to have something to say about it. I don't care. What do you care about? Have you cared about yourself? Not for a long time. No. You haven't loved yourself. You haven't cared for yourself for a long time. That energy is shifted. So I don't know what you're doing, changing your body, changing the way you think about yourself, going to the gym, looking good, feeling good, getting right with God, whatever it might be. I don't care. It's stunning. You're a stunner. You're gorgeous. You're confident. You're radiant. You're amazing. Maybe your children are grown and now it's time for you to get back out there in the world. You've got a great companion right here. This new person coming in. Maybe you're already talking to him or dating him now. But for the opportunity to build another legacy, another long-term relationship with somebody new may freak you out. May mean that you have to move. You may have to sell your house and move on. You may have to, your kids may have to you may have to separate from people. You may lose some of your friends and family. That's your decision. But as the universe, the universe is TikTok, bitch. The universe is changing things for you. It is time for you now. This is your time to shine. This is your turn now. This is your turn to enjoy the rest of your life or the next relationship or the next level of your life. Might create a little bit of panic or fear. Okay? You're protected here. The universe is guiding you. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with each other. This new relationship looks friggin' solid. Okay? It's a new one. Yeah. You'll make that choice. You'll make that decision. You'll make that decision. You're in contemplation already. So you're showing me contemplation. There's a little bit of doubt. There's a little bit of self-doubt. You're working on it. Okay. Some of you may be working on a divorce. Some of you may be working on some legal issues. Some of you may be working on some contracts or work or something like that. Some things need to be nailed down and some things need to be tightened up and some loose ends need to be addressed. But it looks like you're going for it. Your heart's opening up to it. So you may be confused or you may just be seeing where it goes. But you're going to open up to it. You're going to explore it. You're going to explore it. And you got a very solid individual. They take their time. They got a slow hand. This person is something else. This new person is very passionate about you. They're very attracted to you. They have slow hands. They got a slow hand. So ladies, let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen that are of the feminine, okay, they're very sensual. This person is very down to earth. They're very sensual. You might want to listen to that song, I Need a Lover with a Slow Hand. Yeah, that's this person. They slow, but they're methodical. They're patient. They're grounded. They're passionate. They may not talk a whole lot, but they get things done. And they're a supportive partner. You talk about big mama, big daddy energy right there. That's great energy. They're very well balanced. This is somebody who's very healing. They're very peaceful. Like they prize their peace. And you've given so much to your friends and family, and you've given so much to others. It's time to get back that zest for life and light that fire within yourself and and remember who the fuck you are on the inside. You may be a mom or a dad, but don't forget who you are outside of that. Who you were before the children came along, who you were before, all of that. Remember who you are. Get that back. Because this is somebody who wants to build with you. And, maybe you were an empty nester. Maybe your children are grown and they don't need you much anymore. Or, You know, maybe just got locked into that blah. This is just the way life is going to be. And my family just whatever. Yeah, that was a lack of confidence on your part, and you're seeing through that. You're ready to open up to love. Okay, you've been dealing with some really heavy energies, but you're on the right path because you are ready for a new beginning. You've had some insecurities, a lack of confidence. You're working on that and addressing that. Some of you felt frumpy and dumpy, and you're changing the way that you look at yourself. I don't care how you look, what size you are. It ain't about what mass looks like that you call you. Mass, science, mass, body. It doesn't matter what that looks like. What matters is what you think it looks like. I don't care if you're 400 motherfucking pounds. You want to wear spandex and a sexy ass tube top? Go you. I don't care how skinny you are. As long as you look good, feel good, do your thing. Okay? It's not about, and I think this was self-image, insecurities, and confidence. And this could have been a person that kind of put you in that place, made you feel worthless, useless, dull. You are not dull. My friends, male or female, I don't care. There you are, Queen of Wands. Let's rattle some fucking cages. Let's wake up those friggin' skeletons. Let the ghosts out of the coffins. Let that shit go. What has happened has happened. What is past is past. Okay? You got somebody that wants to be with you. That sees this. You have commitment coming in. Possibly marriage. May take a little while. But in time, it could lead to marriage. Oh, so I think that you just lacked some confidence. Maybe feel a little guilty for, I don't know, actually giving a shit and being selfish about you. You know, are you always the one going out of your way to make sure that everything is handled for your family and making sure that you're like, what did you call that the other day, Lily Ray? The mom that's always around. Helicopter mom. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm whatever. I'm a helicopter mom because I'm here all the time. I've had to be mom and dad. So for both of my children, for the most part. But helicopter parent, you know, are you a helicopter parent? Are you the one that's always rushing out to help your friends and family? You're the first one on the scene. You're the one that handles everything. You plan everything. You get everything together. You plan the events. You keep the family together. Keep going. Blah. Fucking A. Who were you before all that shit? Who are you now? And give it a rest. Yeah, you're going to have to let go of some control. You're going to have to let go of some things in order to get this going. That's cool. Let this other person do some work. Let the other person in the family, let your other friends and family keep the friends and family going. And the ones that are meant for you and understand you and your direction and what you want and that you deserve something amazing, they'll go with you. They'll understand. They'll be right there supporting you. So it's time to wake up, divas. It's time to get lit and to get shit done. It's time to wake up, get out of bed, start working on you, start feeling confident, start feeling sure and secure. I think you do. I think you are. But sometimes it's just that perspective shift that says, it's not all me. It doesn't have to be always all me doing everything. There's other people in here in this 10 of Pentacles that you created that can do some shit too. Let them be responsible for once and let you start living your life again to a degree. To a big degree. Because I see you're as independent as they come. You're 9 of Pentacles. So let's get lit. Let's release this ex of what they've got to say and the past relationship that ain't working out. And, and that could simply be that, they always expect you to do it all. Let them be responsible for fucking once. Let them address some things and handle some things while you wake up and get some amazing confidence going and get this new perspective, because you've got an amazing relationship on the way in. And I don't see relationships like that show up in these cards every day. So what is it that's holding you back? Is it fear? What are those fears? Are they founded or unfounded? Write them down. Think it out. Talk it out. Whatever it is you got to do with yourself so that you can get an idea of what direction you need to head, right? Of that perspective that you're needing. Because I think you just feel like you have to do it all because you've always done it. Who else is around you that can do it too? Is there other people in the family that can help out? Are there other people in your community and in your environment that can, are your kids old enough to wash their own clothes, take care of themselves, and stay alone? I'm talking about teenagers and shit, you know what I mean? Are they adults? What's going on? Get real with yourself, because it's time to light that fire inside of yourself and get moving. And it looks like some of you are going to be, maybe you're going to be busy. Maybe you're going to be really busy. And it may be that you got used to living a certain way of life and doing a certain thing, and just you got locked into that. And now that you've got attention from someone else, and there's going to be time and attention with that and effort going and building that new connection, you're going to be busy. So you're going to have to let go of some responsibilities. Maybe that aren't even yours. Maybe that you don't even need to be responsible for, because there's other people around you that can do those responsibilities too. Can the kids stay with their dad while you go out on a date? Can, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. Loosen up the reins. Let that diva out, because it's time. Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you today. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Hype the tribe. Promote it. I love y'all. See y'all soon. Namaste.